Hey guys, welcome to the Max Invest YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be discussing some news surrounding Chainlink. Recently, Chainlink partnered with Optimism and Chainlink got a bunch of new integrations. After that, we're going to be talking about some news surrounding Ethereum and all of the exciting stuff that's been happening in the ecosystem in the past couple of weeks. Of course, if you enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and remember, nothing in this video is financial advice. So, as I've already alluded to, the big bit of news that happened this week for Chainlink is that it just partnered with Optimism. If you don't know what Optimism is essentially an Ethereum layer 2. This means individuals can use Optimism, and when they use Optimism, they'll need to pay much lower gas fees. It'll only cost a couple of dollars to interact with the applications on the Ethereum network when you're using Optimism. Now, the main problem with Optimism is Optimism have had a very slow rollout. Optimism have had essentially no decentralized applications on them. In fact, one of the only applications on Optimism is Uniswap, and this is because Uniswap has its own price feeds. So, essentially, individuals can't use Aave, Curve Finance, and a whole bunch of other applications on the Optimism network. Now, the reason for this is because Optimism didn't previously have Chainlink's price feeds. Essentially, the Optimism network needs Chainlink's price feeds to use all of these applications. As we know, Chainlink provides data to these smart contracts, and without Chainlink's data, well then, smart contract platforms like Aave and Curve can't actually operate. So, all this means is that when Chainlink price feeds go live on Optimism, Optimism will be able to integrate with a whole bunch of other applications such as Aave, Curve, and eventually all of the applications on the Ethereum network. So this is actually huge news for both Chainlink and Optimism. It means Optimism is going to be able to get a lot more applications on it, and this is of course made possible by Chainlink. This really does show the dependency on Chainlink in the space. Essentially, all of these applications do need a decentralized oracle like Chainlink to provide them data, otherwise they can't actually operate. So this is great to see, and it makes me very bullish. Essentially, these Chainlink price feeds will be able to give Optimism high quality data, high update frequency, robust infrastructure, and transparent monitoring, and all this means is they're going to be very good for Optimism. It'll onboard a lot of new applications, and this is definitely some bullish news. The next thing that I noticed is Chainlink God tweeted out that Chainlink has had 7 integrations today. Now, 7 integrations is a lot of integrations, and we know that Chainlink has roughly 1.5 integrations every day on average. However, it does seem to be exponentially increasing. Chainlink is getting more and more integrations every single day. 7 in just one day is a lot. Now, these integrations could essentially mean anything. They could mean a company like Swift working with Chainlink, a company like Marsh Global working with Chainlink for insurance, or they could mean decentralized applications such as Optimism and Chainlink. That's an integration. All of these different things make up integrations, and the more integrations Chainlink gets, the more valuable it gets. This is because every time something uses Chainlink, they're using Chainlink's price feeds and Chainlink's data oracles, and this means they will need to purchase Link to pay the data oracle providers for Chainlink, which is very good. So overall, this is making Chainlink a lot more fundamentally value, and I do like to see this. Chainlink God also did point out that Chainlink is having more integrations a day than Bitcoin has transactions per second, which I found relatively funny, and it was a bit of a dig at Bitcoin. However, as you can see, Chainlink's price isn't looking that good right now. It has had a bit of a V-shaped recovery and a bounce back. However, Chainlink is quite a fair bit off its all-time high. On the contrary, a lot of other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum are pretty close to its all-time high. So Chainlink just isn't performing just yet. However, I have had a bit of a discussion about this in the comments, and we are all hoping in the comments that Chainlink is going to have a bit of a run-up soon. And this isn't only hope. This is essentially because we do know Chainlink is very fundamentally strong. Chainlink's having all of these integrations, and it does look like a lot more Link is going to be needed in the future, and it is an integral part of the cryptocurrency ecosystem. So I am very bullish on Chainlink having a run in the near future. I'm hoping hoping that by the end of the year, Chainlink can have a proper run up and break those all-time highs and get to the $100 mark. Anyway, the next thing that I want to discuss is Ethereum is about to break $100 billion of value locked in decentralized finance. That's right, Ethereum currently has $98.4 billion locked up in decentralized finance, and this is about to reach $100 billion, which is absolutely insane. The reason that this is so insane is because it shows that decentralized finance is competitive with the centralized finance industry, and decentralized finance is likely going to be the future at this rate. Now, the reason this is so good is because essentially decentralized finance doesn't need middlemen. You can use financial applications with middlemen. You can transact without the use of middlemen. You can lend and borrow money without the use of middlemen. You can mortgage your house without the use of middlemen. And you can do a whole bunch of different decentralized finance applications, and you don't need middlemen. All this does is it means it costs less and it's a lot quicker, so DeFi is highly competitive and it offers very good yields. As a direct result, $100 billion worth of people's money has been put into decentralized finance, showing a lot of trust on it. Now, essentially all of this money is in the Ethereum network, and Ethereum is currently dominating, which is what I like to see. The reason I think that this is so big is because it shows that Ethereum isn't just a niche application anymore. Back in 2017, Ethereum was $1,500. However, it only had a couple million locked up in DeFi. Today, Ethereum has $100 billion locked up into decentralized finance. However, its price is around $4,000. This shows that Ethereum has had a significant increase in its fundamental value. A lot more people are using it, and it's not just niche anymore. $100 billion is a lot of money. However, the opportunity is endless, and this can get into the trillions of dollars if we can break the financial system. Now, I do believe a lot more people will be using decentralized finance over the long term, and it's only a matter of time. The yields are just so much better than CeFi without the use of middlemen, and we already see that big companies like Coinbase are offering very good yields to their users, and I do think that this will continue. Into the future, what I can see is I can see PayPal using decentralized finance, JP Morgan using DeFi, Goldman Sachs using DeFi, Swift using DeFi, and all of these centralized finance businesses. Now, the reason I can see this is because people will be using Ethereum without even knowing it. Individuals will go onto PayPal and they will earn interest. However, what they won't know is that this interest will be coming from Ethereum. And when we see that day, we'll see mass adoption into decentralized finance, and I can see the total value lock going well into the trillions of dollars. Now, the other thing that I also wanted to point out is that decentralized finance is very broad. It includes a range of different things, and right now not all of these things have even been put on the Ethereum network. What we do know is that Marsh Global, which is one of the biggest insurance companies in the world, is going to be using smart contracts for insurance. So I do think that eventually all insurance will come on-chain, and this will be a lot more money on-chain. Now, you can currently mortgage your house on the Ethereum network if you want to. However, I do believe that this will actually become mainstream in the next 10 or so years, and there's also a whole range of other DeFi applications, such as putting assets on chain, like stocks, government bonds, and all of these types of assets. There's gambling, and there's a whole bunch of other applications that you can put on Ethereum that we haven't seen just yet. So overall, I am very bullish for the future of DeFi, and I do believe that this number is going to go well above $100 billion. Now, the last thing that I wanted to talk about in this video is a bit of an observation that I had. Recently, there's been a bit of an NFT mania. This is where all of these profile pictures have been selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars. The floor price for CryptoPunks is currently around $300,000. The floor price for Bored Apes is currently around $150,000, and we can see apes like this have been selling for over $1 million. Now, in my opinion, I've been thinking that NFTs are probably going to have a bit of a correction right now. And the reason for this is that Ethereum's price, Ether, is running up significantly. Ether looks like it's about to break new all-time highs and keep going. Of course, if Ether continues to run up and goes higher and higher, a lot of people will want to essentially sell their NFTs to buy Ethereum. They'll want to hold Ethereum over NFTs because Ethereum is going to give them a lot more value as it climbs up. So overall, I am predicting a bit of a crash in the NFT markets over the next coming months. However, it will be interesting to see what happens. Personally, I only have a couple of $100 NFTs, and I really don't have that much in the space, and I do think there might be a bit of a correction. Anyway, if any of you are interested in buying or selling NFTs, let me know your take. Anyway, that brings us to the end of the video. Overall, I do believe that Chainlink and Ethereum have a lot more in them. Chainlink has had a lot of integrations, and Chainlink looks like it's going to be going very, very strong over the next couple of months. Moreover, Ethereum is about to break $100 billion in decentralized finance total value locked, and this doesn't even include all of the other value locked in Ethereum, such as in Ethereum gaming and decentralized autonomous organizations. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe to the channel. It really would be much appreciated, and we are about to hit 700 subscribers. Thanks for watching the video.